What's up, everybody? Welcome back to This or Therapy. I am your host, Chris Mack, and today's topic we are going to talk about the one that got away mindset. Now, we've all heard of this mindset before, or concept before, right? It's like somebody that you were romantic with, or fell in love with, or there's somebody that you had a crush on, or something like that. And you feel like you lost an opportunity when you lost them. Like maybe you didn't come up and say hi to them, or maybe, while you guys were together, you broke up and they moved on and you feel like there's always something there left. I don't really fall into that concept because, to me, there's no really one that got away, in a sense of like, if they were the one, quote unquote, if you believe in that, then they would have stayed. You would have worked it out. You would have figured it out if they were the one. The simple matter is that they left, especially if they broke up with you, men, because most times it's women that break up with us. If they left you, that means that they weren't the one, because they would have figured out a way to stick it out. And I also think that that concept is very detrimental to your future, right? Because if you have this mindset that there's this one person that got away, but there's one person that they were perfect in every aspect, but they just got away, then you'll never move on. You'll never be able to fully give yourself to the next person. And this person that you're with may be giving themselves to you completely, and you're only giving half of yourself, or, 60% of yourself, or whatever the case may be. To me, also, this is speaking, I'm only going to speak from a guy's experience. Anytime a woman breaks up with you, she's betting against your future. She's saying that you're not the guy. She sees something in you that doesn't fit her future. She doesn't see you as a protector. She doesn't see you as a provider. She doesn't see you as the man that she wants to grow old with. So if you got broke up with, how is that the person that got away? You know what I mean? There's probably only 2, maybe 3 women in my life that I know I probably could have married, right? Because after we dated and we parted ways, they soon after got married, had kids, started a life with someone else. Those are probably the only women that I could say the ones that got away, because they were actually good women that moved on to find husbands and start a family and a life. And that's how you know that they were actually good women. And, I know that's on me, because at the time of us dating, I probably wasn't ready, or I probably made some mistakes that led to us breaking up. I totally, take that on. But I think if you're a guy thinking about the last girl that broke up with you, you're like, oh, that's the one that got away. 9 times out of 10, she's not the one that got away. She's just a girl that left. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know what it's like on the woman's side. I can't speak to that. I think you can probably take on the same advice if you're a lady watching this. Like, if a guy left you, there's a reason that they left. And that means that, you weren't the one for them and they weren't the one for you. Because if they were the one, quote unquote, somehow you guys would have figured out a way to communicate the right way, grow together the right way, and keep the thing going. And again, fellas, like, if a lady breaks up with you, she's betting on your future. She's saying you're not it, And I know a lot of guys, hold on to hope, like, oh, maybe she'll come back. But like, what if she doesn't? Then what are you going to do? You're going to sit around hoping that, some miracle happens, that like she doesn't find some great guy and comes back to you? No, you got to move on with your life. You got to go, as the people say, level up. You know what I'm saying? Go try to make more money. Go to the gym. Go work out. Go better yourself. So that way when a new person does come along, you can be better for them. And I'm not saying that it's all about the physical and the financial and stuff like that. But let's be honest here, people. We are visual creatures. We are human beings. We're visual creatures. And those things do matter. And to a woman, your finances matter. Like, she doesn't expect, there are some women out there who don't expect you to be super wealthy, making $1 million a year or more, or $100,000 a year or more, something like that. There are some women that don't care about, they, as long as you're making 50, 60, 70,000, something like that, they're good, right? But your finances matter, right? There's no woman out there that's going to date a guy who's jobless and living on his mom's couch, right? So let's not live in a fairy tale, right? Because even in a fairy tale, guess what? It was always a prince that came and saved the princess, right? There's always somebody who had goals or had discipline or had money that came to save the princess. That's how they could live happily ever after. So you really can't be going on the one that got away thing, because again, if they're the one that got away, they got away for a reason. You let them go. Something you did or something they did led to you guys parting ways. And I don't believe in going back to an ex. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've thought about it a million times and thought about certain women that, like, if they ever came back into my life, I would probably say yes. But no, you guys broke up for a reason. And even if you grew and you're a better person than you were when you guys dated, doesn't mean that you should try again, because maybe they haven't changed. You might waste each other's time again. Maybe that 6 months you spent together was all that you were supposed to spend. So I don't know. I just don't believe in the concept of the one that got away, because it leaves you wanting. It leaves you wanting, and it means that the next person that you end up with is never going to get all of you. And it's not such thing as 50-50 in a relationship. It's 100 and a 100. And if you're over here thinking about somebody that you should have been with, you're never going to be 100% devoted to the person that you are with. And that's not fair to them, and it's not fair to you, because you're doing that to yourself. And 9 times out of 10, the person that you're feeling for haven't even thought about you. They've already moved on. So what's the point? All right, guys, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments if you've dealt with this concept, if you believe in this concept, and if you have one that got away, tell me about it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. I'm probably going to tell you that it's BS, but tell me anyway. All right, guys, see you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.